So as we look from the front here, changes a little bit of a change to the posture in terms of how the legs are positioned. These legs are almost too far behind the ball at the beginning, but only slightly, not a lot. So a small adjustment with the feet angle and the leg angles here at the beginning, and obviously the foot's back on the right hand side of the screen on the newer one. So this one, this player shifts his pressure and tries to turn. So in his head it is shifting weight and turning, which is something he's doing in the golf swing, but he shifts the pressure onto the outside of his right leg here, as you can see. Now the pressure should go onto the inside of the right leg. This is a common mistake. Because he started too far back at the start with his lower half, he's already a long way behind the ball, plus then the pressure shifts into the outside of the right leg, which actually tips his body angles into this arrangement, which again then is going to encourage more vertical approach into the ball normally. So from here, as he moves now into the shot, almost trying to turn through in his head, he's moving into the shot with the wrong body angles. The body angles and levels with the hips, knees and shoulders do not want to be pointing toward the ground late on in the downswing or midway on the downswing, because it's going to make your swing too steep normally for 99% of the people out there. So then when we get to this point, we can see quite a big gap in between the right arm and the body. Then from here, we need a correction of body levels, and we need to correct this part of the swing of the right arm as well. So now the body stands up, that's the coming up onto the toes, and then the left elbow wings out on the other side to match up with the right elbow. So through some discussions on the concept of weight shift and turn and how that should work in terms of the pressure should shift into the inside of the right leg, and then how the body level should work differently. Then the new one now, the hip and knee and spine angle are all quite different. So if you want to be able to swing shallow and not come over the top, getting the body angles as we see here is critical. And the pressure is far more stable on the back foot now. So now as we're coming in, the feel is, because he's been trying to turn a lot before, the feel is no turn and just swinging the club in, which he obviously still will turn and move, which is absolutely fine. But now when he comes in, we've got a completely different position with the body and with the right arm and elbow here, which is going to be critical coming through. So now the new one, he can stay over with the body, no jumping up on the toes. The impact looks fantastic with the arm structure, and now his right shoulder can go round and follow the ball flight rather than this. So if you tend to slice the ball, or you have problems with pressure shifting and turn direction in the swing, then this drill could definitely help you. I mean, there's obviously a caveat with you need to know how to apply it, but it can definitely be a very useful drill. And the way we did this with the foot back was mainly feeling, particularly on the way down, is looks like the club's coming first. If you've been trying to turn a lot but end up jumping up or not actually being able to turn through at the bottom of the swing like this player here, the feel is actually the club should be doing all the work and it pulls your body around rather than you trying to force the turn, because then it normally doesn't result in the correct thing. So I hope this video helps. Hope there's a few insights here that might help you with your game. Any questions about this or how it might relate to your swing, then please feel free to get in touch. Hopefully see you all soon.